Hi, welcome to my Yoga Stretch Fusion class. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Today is floor only, so we get down on the floor and we stay there on the floor. Please make sure to exercise within your ability. If you experience any difficulty, make sure to stop. Seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space. Get that chair if you need one, or you can use your bed too, whatever works for you, and then meet me back here. Welcome back to Yoga Stretch Fusion, floor only. Go ahead and just sit comfortably in a chair, floor, your bed. And I'm going to have you position your legs so that your feet are not overlapping if you can. Whatever's comfortable for you. Find your center from your tailbone. Move up through your spine to the top of your head. And then hands resting in your laps, eyes gently closed. Inhale and exhale. Bring focus to your mind, your third eye. Inhale, exhale. Let everything go. Try to calm your mind, calm your body. As we let go all our stress and all our worries. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands together into Namaste, centering with your chest. Bring focus to your body. Inhale, exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, open wide. Again, inhale up and exhale out. One more time, inhale, open out. And back to Namaste, going forward, inhale, exhale, open wide, open the chest. Closing, back to chest, inhale forward, exhale, open wide. Closing, inhale, exhale, center. Again, inhale forward, and open, and closing, and center. One more time, inhale forward, and exhale wide, closing together, and center. Hands on the lap, so fingers in, elbows are out. We're going to go into cat-cow, so tailbone under, chin is tucked, arch through the back, so your tummy is caving in. And then you're going to come up and out, tailbone tips out, arch the back, and then lift your chin to your chest. And then you're going to go back into the cat, so you're arching the back. Good, and then into cow, open up, going back and forth through your spine. Feel the back warming up. Again. And up, and back, and up. And last time. Good. Nice and tall. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, butterfly, and then you're just going to move in and out. So feel those hips start to warm up. You can have your feet out here if you need to, but make sure we're holding on to the ankles instead of our feet. When we grab our toes, we tend to pull up and that creates torque, so we want to hold on to those ankles. There you go. Inhale and exhale. When we continue our breathing with those deep breaths in, letting all of it out, it allows oxygen to flow through the body and to those muscles that you're trying to work and stretch. One more time. Okay, you're gonna alternate. Start with your right foot. You're gonna come behind, tuck the knee or tuck the foot behind, lift the hip up and out. Let the hip drop, and then we're gonna switch legs. So you do the same thing, other side. Tuck the foot under, lifting the hip up and out. And again, you could always be using a chair, doing this in the bed. Let the hip drop. We're gonna switch again. If you're using a chair, the best thing to do is to be sitting on the edge of your seat, if possible. Then switch last time. Feeling this through the hip flexors. Release. Legs out in front, toes are pointed. And then you're just going to slide down, shin is tucked, feel it through the spine. Coming back. Again, sliding down, toes are down, shin is tucked, feel it through the shins and the spine. Coming back up. Okay. And sliding back up. One more time, this time holding, so toes down, shins tucked, feel it again through the spine, back of the neck. Inhale, exhale, sliding back. Butterfly pose again. This time rock side to side, kind of massage those hips. Inhale, exhale. Good. Center, and then knees up and down. See if you can go a little further as you start to warm those muscles up a little bit more. Go ahead and hold, press those knees down. Walk your hands out now. Walk your hands around to the right and walk into the left. Feel that stretch move through the body, back to the front. Walk your hands back. Right foot goes behind the hip. Lift the hip up and out. Feel it through the hip flexors, through the thigh. Let the hip drop down and then push back up again and down. Let's do that one more time. Holding this time. You can sit further back if you like. Really feel that through the hip flexors, through the front of the thigh. Deep breath in and exhale. Coming up and out, let's switch sides. Tuck that foot under. Your knee is at hinge joint, so we want to make sure that the knee is actually bent in that hinge joint. Go ahead and shift the hips up and down and up. Good. Down. Hip flexors through the thighs. Go ahead and up and hold. If you sit a lot throughout your day, these are the muscles that tend to tighten up. So we want to really stretch those out. So hold that stretch. Inhale, exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Release. Bring your legs around. Toes are pointed. Sliding down. Chin is tucked. Feel it through the spines and shin. And then sliding back. Again. Forward. And back. See if you can go a little further. This time you're going to hold. Chin is tucked. Feel that through the backside. Now from here, you can look forward, but staying forward, I want you to hinge from the feet. So you're going to flex the feet and have the toes come in. You're going to start to feel that through the back of your legs. And if you can grab a hold of your toes, go ahead of your feet. Inhale, Exhale. Stay hinging forward. Take your hands on your shins, so kind of support. And then we're going to alternate flexing and pointing, but keeping your chest forward. You can bring your hands back here if you need a little bit of support. But I'm keeping you forward, so you're really going to feel that through the legs, along with the ankles, the shins, and the calves. Go ahead and flex, hold again, and reach. Inhale, exhale. All right, now bring those legs in. You're going to cross the legs, but not overlapping. So that was something we did at the beginning. So making sure this foot is not underneath your leg. It's kind of a form of a pigeon pose. We're going to start to walk your hands forward. Feel the stretch through the hip rotators. And they should be nice and loosened up from all the things that we already did. Go ahead and walk your hands to the right as far as you can go. Feel that down the left side of the body and into the left hip. Take your left hand, you're going to sweep it down, back, up, and then over. Keeping your left hip down. Start to feel that through the left side more. So through the rib cage and down into the hip. Good. And then sweep that left arm back down, but this time open up. Reaching back. Still feel that through the left side. Pulling. Inhale. Exhale. Release back down with your right hand, and then walk to the front. And then walk to the other side, to the left side. Actually, to the front. And then walk your hands back. And then switch your feet out. Okay, walking back out to the front. And then walk to the left as far as you can go. Keeping your right hip down. It's going to want to pop up, especially if you're pretty tight. Start to feel that in the right side. Right hand slides back and then up and over. Right hip stays down. Start to feel that more into the right side. Down. Inhale, exhale. Slide the hand back down, and then you're going to open up this time, palm facing forward. Open as wide as you can go. Feel that through the chest, but also to the left side, right side, as you're pulling back. Inhale. Bring your right hand back down to your left, and then walk back to the front, and then come back. And release. Good. Okay, shoulders up and down. Nice and tall through your spine. So hips and shoulders tend to be problem children. They're complicated joints. A lot's going on. All the muscles, joints, the tendons, and the nerves that travel through those joints. And if your balance, your muscle balance is off, that's going to affect other things too. From the nerves, from the joints, to other muscle groups too, which then increases pain, discomfort. One more time, shoulder shrug, hold. And then you're going to pull the shoulders back. Keep your ears back. And then pull the shoulders down. And then rock your head side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Center, turn your head side to side. the front, press your chin back, tuck your chin down. And release. Bring your hands in front, hands together, elbows up and out. You're going to curve to the back, so tuck your tailbone under. And I want you to create a big circle through your arms as you feel this through the shoulders and the rib cage. Tailbone is under, you're sinking through your tailbone, or sinking through your tummy. From here, you're going to drop your right elbow as you lift your left elbow up and look underneath your left elbow. And then you're going to switch. Right elbow up, left elbow down. Look underneath your right. We're going to switch. Keep moving. Feel that through the shoulders and rib cage. Back and forth. One more time each. Last one. Right elbow up, left elbow down. Good. Center. Elbows, both elbows are lifted. Now push your hands away from your back as you start to straighten those arms, pushing your hands towards me. Feel that move through the rib cage, through your back. Chin is still tucked. Lifting up nice and tall. Lift the rib cage as you sway side to side. So we're moving through the different muscle groups, stretching and moving, loosening up those back muscles, shoulder muscles, chest muscles. They're all connected and can affect each other. To the top. Good. Palms facing forward, hands let go. Push those arms back. Relax the neck so we're not pushing our chin forward. Good. Relax the arms and then back again. Feel that in the shoulder joints. Relax. And through our lats too, our latissimus dorsi, our wings of our back, you might feel it too. Good. One more time. Relax. Arms come down to the sides and pull open. Stretch those chest muscles. I want you to pulse now, so I want you to activate your back muscles, squeezing your shoulder blades together and opening up the chest at the same time. So, working the back, stretching the front. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Open. Go ahead and hold now. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good, shake it out. All right. Right shoulder down, bring your arm across. That's low to start with. Left hand comes under, pulls in. Keep that shoulder away from your ear and then work to the fingers. The girls might get in the way a little bit, but that's okay. Still stretch just the deltoid, just that shoulder joint. Okay, lift the arm up, pull it across. So now we're going to get into the shoulder blade, but we're not turning the torso. I want you to keep your shoulders square towards me, and then rotate your wrists one way and the other way. So make a loose fist. Good. Take your right hand to your left shoulder. Left hand to your elbow, and you're going to pull up and over. So you're going to start feeling that more into the shoulder and the tricep. This is a modification for tricep stretch if you have a hard time getting that arm up there. So at this point, if you have a hard time raising the arm all the way up, just stay here. We're going to go further if you can. Right hand comes behind your right shoulder, and then lift up and back. Relax your neck so your ears back, chin straight forward. Lift the elbow up and back. Feel that in the shoulder joint and into the triceps. Let your fingers drop down. Go ahead, lift up and over. Twist. Feel that through the middle of the back. Open back up. Pull your elbow back a little bit more. And up and over a little more. And twist. Open back up. And release. Right arm comes out, palm facing up. Just spread those fingers and then hinge from your wrist, and then left ear drops down. Feel that through the fingers, through the arm. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Alright, we're going to switch sides. Left arm, shoulder down. Keep your arm low to start with. Right hand comes under, grabs a hold of the arm. Keep that left shoulder way down, away from the ears. Work through the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. For your seated position, you're more than welcome to adjust if you need to. Okay, lift the arm up, pull it across, pulling it nice and tight. Make sure your shoulders are square towards me so we're not turning the torso. And then rotate your wrists one way and the other way. Feel that through the shoulder, through the scapula. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, left hand to your shoulder, right hand to your elbow. Lift. That's where I get a little pinch. Lifting up and over. Taking your hand to your left shoulder, lift up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up and over. Twist. Looking down. Open back up. Pull the elbow back a little more if you can. Up and over a little more. And twist. Open back up and release. Left hand out to the side, fingers spread. Hinge from your wrist, right ear drops down. Inhale. Exhale. And release. And work through your fingers, moving through them quickly. Inhale, shoulders relax, elbows relax, nice and tall. Link your fingers together, rock side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together, fingers straight, bringing your hands close to your body. You're going to spread your fingers as wide as you can and then back together. Spread the fingers. So you're going to go wide and together. Good. Shoulders relaxed. Open as far as you can. Back in. From here, you're going to move away, bring your fingers back together, and then open back, spread. So we're concentrating through the fingers. One more time out. Flick water off your fingers, and then shake. And relax. Go into relaxation pose, sitting nice and tall and comfortable, eyes gently closed. Inhale, exhale. Let everything go. Hopefully your shoulders and hips feel more relaxed, less pain. And inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, open wide. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. And release. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked the class. If you do, go ahead and just click on that little picture of me and you'll get notifications for free for all my classes, along with my fitness tips and my healthy habits. Thank you for coming. Come back soon.